So 3, 2, 1, let's go, folks.
Right, so off we go.
Okay, hopefully this time it won't.
So the first boss we had to do was Rabbit King and Dragonfly, right? So I kind of decided we would just do Rabbit King at Dragonfly because we need the exact same crafting materials for each boss, which was walls and a handbat and a football helmet. The reason I was mapping out, we had a mod on as well that showed us where Shark Boy and Crab King was. So I was using those 2 points to try and find where the end biomes might be because we're looking for Dragonfly. But we're pretty much just like, it's pretty unreliable speedrunning Dragonfly pretty quick. We need the pan flute from Pig King. We need to find Dragonfly. We need a few bits and pieces. So we're just kind of getting as many resources as we can. The only fight really out of all the boss fights that we want to do that requires anything different besides like a handbat and a football helmet is Bee Queen. So we're just kind of stockpiling those items as we come across them. We definitely want to do Bee Queen. So I'm just exploring the grasslands, looking for the mosaic. And just stockpiling. I wasn't in a super rush to get to Dragonfly, to be honest. So I like to mine these boulders, so if we don't find the mosaic and we have 7 rocks, we can make, and we find the touchstone, which we actually did, we can make a hammer, and we have pigskin for Dragonfly and for the science machine, so we don't actually need to go to the mosaic for gold, because we can just trade with the Pig King for gold. So from here, like now it's not a massive deal if we don't, like if we find Pig King before we find mosaic, because we can still stick with the Rabbit King / Dragonfly plan. So the boss we had to do after Dragonfly was Toadstool and Werepig. So all we really need for like those 2 bosses, especially Werepig, is the pick / axe, and we're going to get the gold from that from Dragonfly. So we don't actually need to go over the top in the mosaic. We just needed like enough gold to get the science machine and the elk engine crafted. Yeah, it's just a start bit. Not much is really going on. Like, I just need grass. Like grass, we have grass. We don't run out of football helmets. We don't die, right? And that was like my main strat, just to stay alive. Like, if it takes a little bit longer, it's probably way better than dying. We're still just like running the grasslands, making sure that if I do happen to find like Pig King with Dragonfly off it, we have enough carrots to do Rabbit King in the Dragonfly biome. That's pretty much what we're doing like now until we find Dragonfly, right? It's just like map exploring. I nearly went through that wormhole before I crafted a torch. I'm not sure if we would have got hit by Charlie for that or not. I didn't need to dig these saplings. Saplings, not pine cones, whatever they're called for twigs. A bit over the top. Bearing in mind as well, this was at like 11 PM it started, I think, for me. And we finished at like 2:30 or something, so it was pretty late. Probably didn't make all the right decisions. Let's have big meat for our ham bat and get our elk engine crafted. Pre-crafted, I should say. So this is part of the bee queen prep, right? Just like, because I'm killing everything with a hand bat and a football helmet for the entire run, like I have the inventory space to juggle all the bee queen mats as we're kind of going. So I didn't mind like farming it now or later. Just as we're running through, trying to explore faster. But I was very much trying to use these two ocean locations that was given to us. So here I was going for Pig King, and then I realized I was probably in the Pig Village Forest. So we turn around. Pig Village Forest Road usually goes to Pig King, so we're just chasing this as far as we can go. Thought we'd see Chester in this swamp too. I didn't see him. We didn't get Chester this whole run. Still just making sure we have enough carrots for Rabbit King for the bonus points. I didn't see that wormhole behind me. I don't know if you just saw it in the corner, but I didn't see it. And I'm pretty sure that's the wormhole that went straight to Dragonfly Desert, which would have saved me a bunch of time. So we find guano turf here, which is pretty good. If this links to Hutch, there's like a super good chance we find toadstool there. So that sinkhole's really good for us, even though the toadstool fight turned out absolutely horrendous for us, but can't have a perfect run, I guess. This marble's the same. It's sort of a bee queen, but it's like kind of nice to pre-craft it at your first elk engine. Like it's way better to have a marble suit on you for if something goes horribly wrong, just to have 95% damage reduction than to not have it. And if you don't need it, then like you've got it for bee queen sort of thing. You can also use it for guardian, but that strat didn't go well either. Always getting flowers with Wendy, man. Wendy's like biggest weakness is fighting shadow creatures, so we're staying sane and then we're using the spider glands and the flowers to stay sane to make healing. I don't know why I thought that wasn't Pig King. I think I doubled back here. I went back looking for the road and I was like, oh wait, I'm trying to go to Pig King. I also didn't mind this Glommer statue, which was like a huge mistake. It doesn't like end up being a mistake, but Glommer statue is always 3 marble. Yeah, we did. We did alright, Rena. We had a few muck-ups, but I'm pretty happy. It always could have been better, right? So now we're just kind of like mapping out, see if Dragon flies off as Pig King. We're still trying to find like the outside biomes. And this was Moonstone Forests. Getting this Pip Spook is so lucky. Like, we're pretty well ready for B Queen now whenever we want to do it. And B Queen's, like I said, it's like our biggest prep fight. So we have like all the prep done for B Queen now. But we can't kill B Queen until we're ready to break like the bonus point system, which is, we're gonna break it when we get to Malbatross. Malbatross is never worth like sailing around the ocean looking for. We're actually hoping for a 7 Morning Glory Pip Spook here too, so we could take one down for AG, but we only got 6. Yeah, Toad was rough. But the thing with Toadstool with Wendy, right, is it's like the time you spend looking for, like, it's 5 points, like on the tournament thing, if we do it in order. Like, we can't not do it. We're better off just beating our head against the wall and just waiting for the stun look to kick in than, like, doing anything else. Because something else could go wrong in a different boss anyway, right? And it actually, like, if I don't make a mistake while I'm trying to get the stun lock, it's, like, it doesn't cost anything. So now after Moonstone, we just need to make sure the swamp doesn't go to Dragonfly. At this point, we're pretty well, like, we've got everything we want. We're just running around looking for Dragonfly at this point. Sort of just assumed this is going nowhere at this point. In hindsight, I probably should have grabbed all those pedals as well. It takes like no time, and going insane on like any boss with Wendy is not what we want. So from here, I think I have to map out the right-hand side of the savannah to make sure there's nothing over there, and then I want to go past Pig Village after that, because that's like the last place that links to anywhere. But I think I've seen on the map that I didn't go through the wormhole that I was talking about before. think I was slowly making my way over to that. So I'm like looking at going to the other side of Pig Village. Oh, and then I found Second Deciduous, which can also like link into Dragonfly, Bee Queen, all the other biomes. So I have to check it. It's unfortunate we went the wrong way around the world, I suppose. Thank you, Mr. Midnight Worm. I appreciate it. Bit of a hiccup on Toadstool, but apart from that, it's alright, I reckon. I killed everything I wanted to kill. I was actually praying that Dragonfly was through this wormhole. I was so overlooking for it at this point. And then I couldn't see that rabbit hole right in the corner, and I was like, no shot that there's no friggin' rabbits in Deepfly Desert. Like, my whole plan was to do Rabbit King in Dragonfly Desert. It made the most sense. So, healing salves, super underused, man. Like, if you're killing spiders, make healing salves. I was pretty nervous for a lot of the bosses, Mr. Worm. They can, like, all these strats can go wrong so fast. And something I learned from doing a few practice runs is it's, like, way better to spend the extra 5 seconds setting everything up. Right, so we walled in our Rabbit King here. This doesn't always work like this. Don't think this is foolproof. No, this doesn't always work. Like, Rabbit King won't get out, but so now all we have to do is chase the road. The road will always go to Dragonfly. There are so many mounds here, and then I seen the ocean on the side. I was like very skeptical about us being able to use the Bobot box. I had another plan with a science machine though, if we couldn't. So we had like a backup plan, and we were right on the forest to make a science machine. I think I actually had one pre-crafted still. And then these two lava pools, because they're in line with each other, were super sus. So you see I've like gone diagonal with my box to try and get Dragonflies far away from the other two pools to like allow for miscalculations or whatever. You wonder is like, I'm not really, like I get how it works, but I don't know the ins and outs of it. But you wander as far away from the other pools as you can to avoid like her summoning from a different pool. So to do that, I always just pan flute her there, and then walk 8 seconds this way, and then pan flute her again. That's pretty much my strat. I don't know a better way to explain it. I just count to 8. I'm trying to take her left, and I check the map because like I said, I want her as far away from that right-hand pool as I can get her. If she spawns from that right-hand pool, it's all over. Like I just can't. You can't deal with the lava. So you want to try and get Abby to hit Dragonfly while she's enraged, and then pan flute her, and then Abby won't get stomped. That's like the strat there. It's pretty hard. Sometimes Abby goes behind Dragonfly, sometimes she sits in front, sometimes she doesn't move. There's like so many different scenarios. Thanks, Ultima. Thanks for the cheering. And again, we're just playing safe. I pan-fluted her again just to like make sure she was where she was before so that she stays on the right pool. So she went into the wall here. I couldn't hit her. I know I can't hit her, and I just like take overheating damage. So we just wait out here. There's no reason to go running in there just to take 1,000,000 damage for no reason. We just chill. I could have made a football helmet while I was standing there doing nothing, but and then like I was saying at the start of the run, we get the tools for the pickaxe from Dragonfly, and I had 4 big meat to do Toadstool with, so Toadstool's the next boss. So we have like 2 options going into the caves. We can either go into the ruins, make a mag and a pickaxe, and then use the mag to find Toadstool easier. Or if we find the right biomes to find Toadstool on the way to the ruins, then we'll just do Toadstool and work it out. So that was like the thought process that I was kind of at. It's kind of weird not doing AG while you're up there. It's really trying to hang on to this Alk engine. I'm not sure why. Just to save resources, I think. And then we're going back to that cave entrance with the guano turf, because if that's Hutch's guano turf, then it's like massive odds that Toadstool's there. Unfortunately, it wasn't. So in this bit, I was sort of like looking for Toadstool. Let's get like enough nightmare fuel for a Thulsite medallion as well from this one nightmare light. And then I realized that I don't have enough hunger or food to like kill Toadstool if I find him. So it costs us like 80, 90 hunger to kill Toadstool if we do it perfect. And it's not always perfect, as we saw in the run today. So I wanted to find the rabbit village that was in here. And the other thing we can find is the atrium Tanapilla, which will kind of point us towards the ruins. So I didn't mind coming back into this biome. There's a few things that help us out here, so it wasn't like a huge waste of time. Plus you get Toadstool spawners on green mush, so... No, we didn't even know that there was a predetermined boss route kind of thing. We didn't know anything. That was like literally right as we gen the world, we got fed that information. So it was like full making it up on the fly. So I dropped my big meat that I had for like disastrous attempts at Toadstool, and I have no idea where I put it. I had 4 from Dragonfly. I don't know where it went. I definitely put it around here somewhere, but... So I had a backup plan, and then instead of not spending like 30 seconds looking for it, I kind of went anyway. It's a pretty big mistake, really. Ended up costing me like nearly half an hour. Probably not half an hour, but it did cost a lot of time in the end. I had to come all the way back anyway. So I'm looking for Hutch. Hutch is going to spawn on muddy turf near this, like, not this guano biome, but a guano biome. Let me find werepig. But, like I said, if we find ruins, I think we just go into ruins and make a mag and then look for toadstool with the mag and the pickaxe. So if I got toad on the first try, I was going to row out to Shark Boy, Mr. Worm, and hope that I found Malbatross on the way to Shark Boy. And then if I didn't find Malbatross, like at least it wasn't for nothing and I'd still be able to kill Shark Boy while I was out there. And try and keep the chain rolling. Because I didn't... Arkwell seemed to think I was, but I didn't think I was quite fast enough to get scrappy. Hey Natalie, hey Ferds, thank you for the raid. Welcome to my P.O.V. And Ferds will tell you, Rock Lobster is where you want to find toadstools, so finding this was like super good. But yeah, that was my plan, Mr. Worm, because it was super close to Bee Queen too. And I had everything for Bee Queen at this point. I wanted to make sure they didn't do like a double toadstool spawner where you find the first one and turn around, so I definitely went to the edge of this toadstool. Just in case. Just in case the seed was a bit, troll. So we can still have 2 spawners in Rock Lobster, so I'm still looking for another one. Funnily enough, there was another one in here, and I didn't find it. I went through that Tanapillar in the end instead, because I thought Rock Lobsters ended down here, and I didn't think there was enough room for it to spawn on the other side between Green Mush Tree and Rock Lobster. So we just got out of here. We were like right in the corner of the map. There was like no reason to stay here. And we didn't find Hutch, so we know that's not the right back caves. And luckily we came right to the right back caves. And then I said easy and just insta-calmed myself. Don't type when you're doing things. Just play the game and don't bring bad juju. So to set this stun up, there's like an exact way that I know how to do it. I don't really know how it works, but I know how it works for me. Thanks for all the support, Ali. So you want to summon Abby. I'll explain it in the next one, but you want to summon her when the second boom shrooms are coming out. I'll explain it in the next one. So I came over here to despawn her, and then I decided I still need to build the Alk engine. So instead of just standing here doing nothing while I'm waiting for Toad, I was going to go mine just the last couple of things that I needed to get this Alk engine finished. Because I do want a marble suit for AG. No, you just start again. There's no point. If you don't get it the first time, you're not getting it, and it won't hold anyway. The only reason I pushed so hard to get it this attempt was because I dropped the handbat in the friggin' spore cloud. So it was like, if I couldn't kill it now, I had to go all the way back to the rabbits. Like, that was the only way out. Otherwise I would have reset it again straight away. Yeah, I did last night too. So the second shrooms, you want to spawn Abby. I'm like wicked late, and then you want to rile her up as like the same time that that goes on your heads. So that is a disaster. I can't reset now, so I need it to like work this time. And we know from my Toadstool working out attempts that if Toadstool roars, there's a good chance the stun breaks. So we're kind of just praying that the roar doesn't break the stun. Which I did actually notice in our kill, that we did enough damage to put Toad in phase 2 while there was still trees being spawned. So I don't know, but I've killed it off an untamed beefalo before. But maybe we just weren't doing enough damage with this handbat. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I'm not 100%. And I even stopped attacking, like I did all the things to try and prevent the roar. I was super cautious of it. We still got it and it broke. Like I said, the only reason I pushed on was because I didn't have a handbat after this attempt. It would have taken so long. Another way to get him in the stun. I didn't time this either. I forget that it's the 4th boom shroom in the 2nd phase, not the 3rd one, so I haven't timed this right. But if Abigail hits him like right now, you'll get the stun again. But I timed like the pan flute wrong, and then I was going to try and fix it, but I was already due for my spore cloud. And this was just a fluke. It just so happens that I summoned Abigail at the right time to get the stun. But there was like absolutely no skill behind this. It was just like an actual fluke. I almost got excited for a second. Like it's a skill. It is if you got heaps of it. Another thing that's good about doing Toad first is you actually want to go insane on Toad while she's stun locked, because you're farming the nightmare fuel that you need while killing a boss for the ruins. So we have to dip, like my handbats are red. The only way to get big meat in the caves is to either kill Ancient Guardian, which wrecks our bonus point chain, or we have to go back to the bunnies. So it's back to the bunnies we go. We also need to build a fire pit as well. I don't try for the muddy turf ones because I need to get my sanity up, otherwise they're beard lords, right? And beard lords drop monster meat. So we need to go to green mush tree to get our sanity high enough. We're still got to finish this elk engine as well. Hardest elk engine of all time to craft. But I'm not sure why, but I like after watching the VOD, all my attempts I was actually like 1 second behind of like how I usually do it. I don't want to say it was lag because I don't feel like I had any lag when I was playing the game. It felt like pretty smooth. But I wasn't actually stressing at this point because we're prepped for B Queen, and it's like, once we actually kill Toadstool, like, I can't not do Toadstool. Toadstool's worth 5 points and it costs us nothing if I don't like make a mistake. We can just reset it forever. The only VOD that I have to watch is like everyone at once, Mr. Worm. I'm kind of waiting for everyone to do one of these videos so I can see like one at a time. Okay, this bit confused me. So usually when mobs panic, they're not scared of Abigail, even though Abigail's the thing that's killing them, like monkeys in the caves and some other things like that, but these behave like the rabbits on the surface. And I didn't actually know that. Like, I've never had to kill these dudes for big meat before. My football helmet broke there and I was so nervous. But yeah, I actually thought that dude would just turn around and walk into Abigail, because that's what happens with a lot of mobs, but apparently not bunnies. And then we just chased him to the end of time. I'm trying to get on the other side of him to push him into Abigail, but they fast little buggers. The invincible rabbit, man. And then we just pan flute them because I get over chasing them all around the map. Alright, handbat acquired. Then I need to stock up on food again because like I was saying before, like it costs like 80, 90 hunger. And I have starved to death trying to kill Toad in like my hat-trick runs, like I know it's a thing. So I was pretty conscious of it. This took so long, man. Such a shame. Like I said before, like for 5 points, you can't not do it, right? Like I have to do this boss for 5 points because I can't do twins with Wendy. It's not like, I'm sure there's some genius way, but I don't know what it is. So, right, I still got one more after this. I think I butchered this one. So we should be spawning Abigail now, and I want to be riling her up as soon as that sport cloud goes on my head. So we missed this one as well. I already knew we missed this one. I was like 1 second behind every time. We just insta-reset. As long as we don't drop the handbat in the spore cloud, it's fine. It seems so slow now. Did I make it like ultra slow? What did that button do? Yeah, that's just ×1. Right, so what we want to do is dodge the first of these and then hit her 3 times on the second wave and then summon Abigail. And we want to summon Abigail so that we're in range of her going straight into hit. And then rile up straight away, drop the handbat, and I missed the rile up. Like, I got lucky again, but I couldn't get that timing right, and I don't know why. Usually we always hit the timing, but sometimes like... But that's like the idea. As long as when the spore cloud, the third one goes on your head and you hit rile up, you're generally pretty good to go. Then you just have to dodge the raw RNG. Yeah, this is a VOD. What do you think? I was just playing at 4 times speed? Gamer. No. When I say that raw, man, I like put my head in my hands, hey Pocky boy. I was like, no, not again. You kidding? But we got away with that one. Nah, this is a line run. And then as soon as we say that shroom's gonna no raw, we know we're away. We know we win now. There's like nothing that can go wrong from here. And we're just farming nightmare creatures on the side for when we go to the ruins for whatever crafting we want to do. We just have to make sure we don't move too far away from Abigail, because then she'll move. Yeah. Look at me poor little cursor go. It's gonna have a seizure soon. Hours later. So because we wasted so much time on this, I wasn't, even though Don explained the rules really well, I've completely, it's like 1 AM at this point for me. And I wasn't sure if we could like kill AG and then come back for Werepig or not. But I sort of decided it didn't matter, like we had to kill... I didn't have enough time to do B Queen, and I've done all the prep work for B Queen. So the way I was kind of looking at this point is if I kill AG day 10...
Yo, quick! Wait a second, Robert, please. Yo, Quakes, you can kill AG first. You have to kill Daywalker to get the bonus points. I will deafen you now.
Hey, Golfer, thank you. Yes, so like my train of thought here is if I kill AG day 10 and I kill Daywalker day 11 and get back to the surface on day 12, it leaves me like 1 day for Eye of Terror and 1 day for B Queen. And I've prepped B Queen, so it's like I don't want to not do it. And it's a 3-point boss, so I kind of decided it was probably time to break the chain here. The bonus point system thing. Because I didn't think I had enough time to run into the ruins, make a pickaxe, run back out to Werepig, kill Werepig, go back into the ruins, kill AG, and then run back out. I didn't know there was a sinkhole right next to AG though. Scrappy, the terrarium bosses. Yeah, and you'll see, Mr. Worm, when I found the sinkhole, I checked the map to see if I could, like, take the run up to the overworld and still make it work. I was kind of, like, second-guessing myself in the labyrinth. So we turn around here, there's no blue mushrooms there, so we know it's the wrong path to the ruins. Shout out Chosen One video. Chosen One Ultimate Exploration Guide, I think it's called. Why is this thing doing this? Go away. I could have cheesed it. I could have gone back down, but I was too slow. You'll notice right before I did B Queen, Eye of Terror changed threats, and it hit Abby twice. So I had to delay my B Queen fight by like half a day because I knew I was going to have to cure all early, and I didn't want to cure all before afternoon because there's like no point because she just gets absolutely railed with daytime damage. So see how the monkeys, like those monkeys usually run away and throw stuff at you? That's how I thought like the rabbits would react when I was going for big meat. We always get rid of Abigail though, we don't let her die to a rook for no reason. Yeah, but it's still like a whole point for, you know, 4 minutes of walking. But I actually didn't feel like I had the 4 minutes. And then I would have to battle nightmare cycles coming in and out as well. Like there's more to it than just like running back quickly. Like if I get a nightmare cycle on the way in and on the way out because of it, it eats a lot of time. I did not see the labyrinth over there. I assumed that was just some troll muddy turf. I didn't even check to see if that was the labyrinth. Get our medallion made. Here was a mistake. I put this down because I thought I was just killing AG and going to the surface. I completely forgot I had to do Daywalker. Yeah, I saw. So everyone thinks I'm checking the chests here for a pickaxe. I'm looking for a fire staff. Fire staff makes, this is just like my recording of what we did. Like I'm actually trying to get to Guardian here. I'm not just running around the labyrinth for no reason. Base on top of the blue mush tree forest. Find the sinkhole that goes to blue mush tree. They're all worth getting if you like playing them. It's one of those things, man. I can't tell you what character you're going to enjoy. Like, you have to try them and see if you enjoy them. This rook is so troll. So I instantly try and run as far away from this rook as I can to start this fight. Like, all the way to this other corner, just to get away from the rook. It's not worth trying to hit AG, we just want to get as far away from that rook as possible. So I didn't intend to use this marble suit, but I genuinely think I forgot I had to do Daywalker, so I thought I only had 2 marble suits for B-Queen. I feel like that hit was like not okay, and it fully interrupted my rhythm on this fight. He like bounced off the pillar and hit me. Yeah, and I'm just trying to keep him in the top to stay away from that rook that was in the maze. Not really, man. It's all much of a muchness. So I'm trying to tank him with a marble suit. It works really well when Abby doesn't have a speed boost, but I lit my bag on fire and I have so much stuff on me that I need for like other bosses that I didn't want to light it on fire, and I need like the twigs to craft. I know I need the twigs to craft another handbat, so I don't actually have enough for another bag. But I completely forgot that there was a grasslands in the in the ruins, because that's not normal at all. I didn't want to sack the bag, so we couldn't like hold out. We just run away from Guardian to de-aggro him, clean up our nightmare creatures, get our sanity back, get a new torch, fix our disastrous AG fight. I was fully muddled up in this fight. I had all the wrong like things on the wrong buttons and it was dark. Yeah, that was a mistake. It was lucky I found that new set piece in the swamp. We talked about that, Ali. Here comes my rook. Rook's doing more damage to Guardian than I'm doing. I can't get Abby back out either because I need Abby to start leveling up for Werepig. So we're actually just doing this as Wes. It's like real bad, but I'd rather do this as Wes than Daywalker. Werepig, whatever he's called. That tentacle scared me, for sure. I should have grabbed the fragments there. I'm one full sight short. Considering I probably got a heap of stuff that I don't need in my inventory. Eats the horn. Worst Mega Baser ever. Yeah, and I didn't have any of those resources. Like I was was pretty happy with what bosses we were getting, considering I spent 3 days on Toadstool. And we found Toadstool like pretty quick, so it doesn't really matter. Like it could have been like the exact opposite RNG where I couldn't find her and killed her first go. So like it all sort of works out the same anyway, right? Do my crafting quickly. There was one full side short of a crowd and I was just like, whatever. Let's go kill some more stuff. I have to pre-craft a bee queen here because I can't make another elk engine after this one. So we gotta make sure we have everything for the last 3 bosses that I want to do. We had more bonus points though, Ellie. And we got points for Rabbit King, which was like pretty free. And we sort of knew what was coming, like minus the bonus point rule, like we know it's a 14-day run to kill stuff, right? Roughly, something along those lines. So this is not ideal for us either. Like Scrappy Werepig insane as Wendy is an awful experience. Like don't do this. But I knew I'd already flogged like the easy green mushrooms from the start of the green mushroom biome. I feel like I'm pretty pressured for time to get Bee Queen, Eye of Terror and Werepig done. Yeah, but you end up in a loop with Wendy, right? Where Abigail dies because you're insane, which sends you insane. And then Werepig heals while you're doing 30 damage to 40 damage to nightmare creatures. And then you finally manage to get Abigail back out and it just like repeats. And the Sanity Aura destroys you. You can actually just get like hard stuck at like 3k, 3.5k health on Werepig without making progress because you've just got Terror Beaks chasing you around non-stop. It's awful, and you can't kill them fast enough to ever get in front. I didn't see that the back pillar stopped ringing, man. But I think this fight didn't go too... Like, it went about as well as it could, considering the situation, I think. So to start the fight, I'm obviously trying to kite Werepig out into the light bulbs. Like, I don't want the Dreadstone helmet, I have no need for it. I don't need it for Eye of Terror, and I don't need it for Bee Queen. So we're just trying to get him way out into where we can see and deal with all the nightmare creatures. It's just a bit awkward to move the first time. So we have like a 300 health Abby. I didn't even notice Abby was 300 health for this. That explains why she died so fast, I guess. I actually thought we were like doomed here. I don't know how I got Abby to dodge 2 hits in a row. I've never done that before. Usually when he like hard swaps to Abigail, it's just all over for Abigail. So this is what I was looking for a fire staff in the labyrinth for. If we do it in this phase, we don't get this stomp thing, and the stomp's pretty random, and that happens. And it's just all ogre for Abby. Oh, I don't know. Did she? You can't, the way they have the sound effect volume for this run, you can't actually hear when earthquakes are coming. I didn't expect them so many times. Yeah, but like 15 hits with Wendy is just like, you just smoke him out of the phase anyway. It takes like, you dodge 6 charges and then you just gotta do this bit. This bit's way better for us. Like, look how much damage we do from 1 knockdown. Like 1200 damage from 1 knockdown. Like, whereas we hit him 2, maybe 3 times from a slam. And Abigail has like a way higher chance of dying. Right, so we are finally done in the caves, which is pretty rough considering how fast we found Toadstool, and we were down here on like day 5 or something. Just trying to get my sanity up as much as I can. Making sure I have like, I'm over prepping with a bee queen. So I was pretty tired at this point, and I thought I was playing like a base world where I was just going to the furthest away sinkhole for no reason. I don't know why I ran past this sinkhole. Then obviously I kind of realized, it's like, wait, you're trying to go to the surface, bro, turn around. So I only want to do 2 more bosses from here. We want to get Eye of Terror done and Bee Queen, and we pretty well just need mushrooms and the terrarium. I'd already seen the terrarium when we did Dragonfly, but it wasn't on my map anymore. So like the first thing I need is a terrarium. Because I wanted 2 nights on it, just in case. We also need a bucket load of grass. I don't know why I felt the need to craft that then and there. Probably just because I was running around doing nothing. Just trying to keep busy. But yeah, I'm looking for the tour. Like, I knew I'd seen it. I just clipped the corner of it when we were doing Dragonfly. So I just sort of assumed it was near Dragonfly somewhere. Let's see if I can... So we had a handy dandy little restart. We came here, we went there, we went there. Where's Dragonfly? See there? I'd already seen it, but the map exploration like changes. I don't know why. It's really troll. But I knew I just clipped it. I remember seeing it. Alright, I don't know what happened here, but Abigail stopped attacking and died to spiders. I do know what happened. She died on Werepig, so she had no health. Well, that mystery solved. Abigail died because I really wanted those 3 healing salves, and I'm pretty sure I kind of needed them in the end. Like, I didn't super need them, but... Yeah, I didn't realize she had 150. I was zonked by this point, man. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I was counting grass in my head. I was like, 2 marble suits is 12 grass, and I need 1 beekeeper hat, and I need 3 for the telltale heart, because I always forget that there's grass in a telltale heart. I always get to bee queen with 3 grass, not enough. So this is like triple, quadruple checking that I was going to get enough grass on the way back. Luckily, I'd pre-crafted a cistern as well, like way back at the start of the game. So like, I know I'm not doing bee queen till tomorrow. Like, I have to do Eye of Terror tonight. So we're just stacking as many mushrooms as we can for now. With green caps, if you go insane on bee queen, you just like, it's all ogre. Yeah, I had a cistern pre-crafted just in case the whole time. Yeah, nothing's really happening. We're just getting grass while we wait for Eye of Terror. It's not worth risking it. I timed it so that it didn't matter if I used the cure. The green caps don't seem like a big deal, but making a telltale heart costs you like 2 blue caps, which is sanity, and then healing with blue caps is sanity. We don't want to go insane on bee queen. So doing this right before bee queen is sus. Abby can't get hit, and I can't really take damage. Like, I can take damage, but not a lot. I got like a fair bit of healing for me, but I'd prefer not to have to use it. I was kind of just hoping to do bee queen with the 3 healing selves. Yeah, it's not worth. Just not worth it. We get toadstool instead of twins. So I'm not sure what happened here. Like, I don't mind the headbutt, but I just hard went out after Abby, and I tried to get her back in as quick as I could, but I was not expecting it. I've never had that happen before. I'm not really sure why he went after Abby. And then I'm just kind of trying to do as much damage as I can now. and finish it off tomorrow night was basically the plan. I didn't actually think I would kill it in a 3-segment night without Abigail. But we did, so that was good. But now we have the problem that we want to do B Queen and Abigail's half health. Them for the Wendy fight everyone wants to see. So I actually sacked my heals for Abigail to try and like get her up as much as I can. I know the fight only takes me like 4 minutes at most, so I'm not like super concerned, but if something goes wrong, I have to tank her with like my extra 3/4 marble suit, so I do have to start it at some point. Like I can't just hold off till the afternoon. And I killed all the bees in the area, man. I was just going full safety mode for this. Oh, because I got hit by the thing. I was 3 grass. Wait, I had heaps of grass. Why am I getting grass? I guess I needed to touch grass at this point. Nerd. Absolutely sending everything into Abigail. You can touch grass at 3 AM. Yeah, I made that second beekeeper hat in the middle of nowhere on the way to the terrarium. It like fully janked me up. I put the bag back on because I couldn't find the hammer. I was holding it already. I was like, wait, no, there's no way I don't have a hammer. What? Been holding it the whole run. Okay, so we got a position here so that Abigail starts on the bee queen hive. Like, that's what we're looking for. That way she's just forced into combat. We always force Abby into combat with bee queen. So we're always trying to run around the side. My number 1 keybind is broken, so I keep getting trolled by putting items there from like muscle memory. And then I press the button and go, oh, I can't do that. Okay, this here is a mistake. I should help Abby with those grumble bees. I shouldn't be chasing bee queen. Because as we get too far away from Abigail, she'll stop attacking and the grumble bees just hit her for free. That was not like, just say it was a mistake. It didn't like punish me or anything, but it is a mistake in gameplay. Okay, flowers for sanity. We're not doing anything else. Phase 1 and 2, bee queen is like super lenient with hitting you over Abigail. You don't have to stress, you just have to make sure that you're like in melee range of bee queen at all times, and Abigail will never get hit by bee queen. I think I took a bunch of hits without marble on. But see, like, it doesn't take much, like a phase and a half and our sanity goes down. This is why I'm always just grabbing flowers. Like, it seems stupid, but it can make the difference. Like, see how like Abby got there way before us and bee queen still hits us? When it goes to phase 3 and 4, that is completely different. Bee queen will kill Abigail. This is perfectly how we want to phase into phase 3 as well. We never want more than like 1 set of grumble bees getting screamed with. So say she's screaming with 1 set, like that's what we want every single time. And we gotta rush her in this phase, like you've gotta run in. You can't just sit back and like chill because... I'll explain it. In phase 1 and 2, bee queen will fly into you and hit you. But in phase 3 and 4, she'll fly close to you, which is in Abigail's aggro range. but she won't hit you, so Abigail will still go to attack her, and then B Queen will hit her back, and that's when it goes horrible. That's what you need to be careful of. That message there, be careful Abigail, that's when we cure all. That's the cue. And now that she's got double Grumblebees, like, I wanted to help Abby clear them up, but we have a full health Abigail in afternoon. We're probably not losing from here with like nearly a full marble suit. Just making sure Abigail can keep up. So when this happens, you want to kill like all the Grumblebees except for like 1 or 2 and then rush B Queen again. Because as soon as the last Grumblebee dies, she's going to summon more. And that was pretty much our run. Yeah, it only takes Abby getting hit. Like, there's just a lot of situations where you... Like, I don't have enough time to go for Shark Boy. I felt like that was my only option. But I don't think Scrappy was there. Arkle said... Like, I watched the VOD and Arkle was saying he could have been. To go for Shark Boy, because I didn't go to the ruins till day 5. I didn't think Scrappy would be there. I thought my only chance was to go down this sinkhole to, like, screw his CD by 1 day. And then come back up. And by the time I got to it, like, it would have been over. It was always the plan to try and link Shark Boy into, like, B Queen here. That was always my plan. I stole this from Don's stream. I hope it's okay.